Hello, once again. Thank you for joining me for these Course in Miracles lessons. We are doing lesson 327 today, and that lesson states, I need but call, and you will answer me. I am not asked to take salvation on the basis of an unsupported faith, for God has promised He will hear my call and answer me Himself. Let me but learn from my experience that this is true, and faith in Him must surely come to me. This is the faith that will endure and take me farther and farther still on the road that leads to Him. For thus I will be sure that He has not abandoned me and loves me still, awaiting but my call to give me all the help I need to come to Him. The prayer for today is, Father, I thank you that your promises will never fail in my experience if I but test them out. Let me attempt, therefore, to try them and to judge not. Your word is one with you. You give the means whereby conviction comes, and surety of your abiding love is gained at last. That is the end of lesson 327. I need but call, and you will answer. God never fails to answer any of our calls for help. God never asks us to do these things alone. If I but test them out, He will never fail in my experience. I just need to be willing to ask. I need to be willing to ask and then wait for the answer as well and not judge the answer. So often, I want God to help me. I want my miracle, but I want the miracle in the form that I want the miracle, what I believe is best for me. And oftentimes, we don't know what anything is for, so we don't know what's best for us. So when we ask for assistance, we may want to say, God, help me, I don't know, find a better job. And we may end up getting fired from the job we're in. And while we may think that that is not a good answer, it may be the opportunity that we need to have the next door open up so that it will make us available for the next thing that comes along, because we are not fully committed until we are in a certain place. And so God never fails. Even if something looks like it's falling apart, remember that sometimes it's actually falling into place. God will always answer. We just have to not judge the answer. Let's see what Tina Spalding's channelings tell us. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one you know as Jesus. As you have heard us mention before, free will is the rule of your 3D experience. You must ask for help to get help. Spirit is not allowed to intervene in your creative process unless invited to. Even on a daily basis, it's good to reaffirm that you would like our help, my help, and God's help. We on the other side of the veil are in God's service to you. We will bring, at your request, all the experiences you need to develop faith in life, love, and God required for your graduation from this place. It comes in the form of people, places, things, experiences, opportunities, synchronicities, dreams, ideas, imagination, and inspiration. It does not necessarily come in the form of a voice ringing in your ears and telling you what to do. Your free will must play out at each level of your decision-making process. You must constantly choose over and over again that you want to wake up. You can take back your free will at any point, and this is what the ego will counsel you to do. It will say, this is just a coincidence. Don't pay any attention to it. That meeting with that person was nothing special. Things like that happen all the time. That is the voice of the ego mind. The ego is the doubting part of the mind, the fearful part of the mind, the separation part of the mind. Because it has separation-focused quality, it will not connect the dots. It will not connect the synchronicities. It will not say, each day I get some small signposts that I should be walking this way. Those who have been on this path for some time know that signposts keep coming, synchronicities keep happening, random meetings keep happening, and keep getting what you need to take you on the path to your awakening. Those who have been on the path longer hold the light for those who are new. This is what this being is doing. She holds up the light that she has followed for many years now and says to you, this has worked for me, so you may want to try it. This is what we can all do. We can show you the way, but we can't force you to take the steps. We can encourage you. We are excited when we see one of you choose love instead of fear. We bring forth as many opportunities to use as we possibly can, given the parameters within which we must function. But you are the chooser. You are the captain of your ship, and you must turn its trajectory around to love yourself. We can tell you it's over there. If you do this, it will help. There are many beings teaching and sharing their experiences with you on this planet at this time, but it is always up to you. We can lead you to water. We cannot make you drink. I am that one you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you again tomorrow. The power in this channeling is A, we have to ask for help, but B, we still have the power and the choice, the control to choose whatever it is we want. We still always have free will. We can ask for assistance, but again, we have to be willing to perceive what the signposts are. In the movie God, Bruce Almighty with Jim Carrey asks for a sign, and a truck pulls in front of him, and there's this no way, turn back, don't go, danger, warning. And he keeps praying over and over, come on, I just need a sign. And when or that truck turns out of the way, he runs into something and gets into an accident. Those are the kinds of signs that we often have. We ask for billboards, and the universe will give us a symbolic billboard, but we often still don't choose to heed those signs, those symbols, and those warnings. It is always up to us to be aware, to ask for help, and then to follow that guidance. Again, if we are getting guidance that is not what our ego would like, we choose not to see it. Sometimes there are things that we are guided to do that feel like something that might be uncomfortable. It might be a lot of work. It might be scary, or we might be rejected. I will tell you that in all of the times when I have noticed the symbol, taken the action, surrendered the outcome is always peace. The outcome is always joy. There is always this sense of rightness, if you will, about that action. It doesn't mean not all of my choices have led to an outcome that I would choose. It doesn't necessarily mean, um, all my wishes are granted. But again, we don't know what we really want. We don't know what anything is for. They are always the best choices. They always are an opportunity, whether they are an obvious opportunity or an opportunity in disguise. God is always answering our requests for help, every single time, bar none. When we have an unanswered prayer, we either are not heeding the message, or the answer may be, this is not the right path for you. Just be open to those lessons. Practice this. Ask for help repeatedly. Ask for help in all of your decisions, and watch for those signs the way that they are presented. The more open we become, the more attuned to those signs that we become, and the easier that this path and navigating life becomes. Have a spectacular day, everyone. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.